Good morning, everybody. Bill Utnich bringing you another episode of Mindset Monday, where we start our week on positivity and on purpose. And so today, what I want to talk about is uh, goals. And really, I titled this is that, motivation won't really help create your future. And part of that is that all of us, I think, that are watching this have some goals, whether those are in our business, whether those are health, relationship related, right? All of us, I believe, most people that watch this are goal related in their lives. But here's the thing: is I think so many times what happens is that just by having goals doesn't mean that they're actually going to come to fruition, right? That they're actually going to happen. And so many times I think what happens is that we're like going, well, I'm motivated, right? I'm motivated towards my goal. But the challenge of that motivation is what I have now found in myself, and now running and owning businesses for over 3 decades and helping people in that space is motivation is very short-lived at times, because it's based upon emotion. How many times have we're like, hey, I'm motivated, to go and do something. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to the gym until, well, I'm not motivated to make those sales calls, to do the things that I know that I needed to do in order to hit those goals. And so this is where the D word comes in, and that is discipline. Now, before you say it and go and push back on this, is then you go, because I can hear it. People are going to go, well, Bill, I'm just not a disciplined person. And here's the good news is that really none of us are. No one is born disciplined that you just walk into that and go, oh man, I am super disciplined in everything in my life. The beauty of that is that discipline is a skill. It's not a trait. I don't believe that. I think it's something that we all can work on and that we can do, and to build that. You see, it's those disciplines are what is going to actually lead to us achieving our goals. We can't rely on motivation. Motivation may get us started, right? But it's those disciplines that we do, right? You hear me talk about this all the time, consistently, day in and day out. That is what's going to lead us to being successful inside of our goals. I'm a big fan of Jim Rohn, as you guys know. I think one of the best business philosophers that have ever lived, who has since passed. But he has a formula, and his formula is goals plus daily discipline equals accomplishments. Okay. Goals plus daily discipline equals accomplishments. And so it's having a goal, right? We have to have that, but it's also then we have to, what are we doing? What are those daily disciplines? For example, in my business, if I want my business to grow, there's going to be some daily disciplines. I'm going to have to talk to people, right? I'm going to have conversations, sales calls, those kind of things. If it's my health, I'm probably going to have to eat healthy. I'm going to need to probably exercise. And so what are those daily disciplines, and to build those, and not to rely on the motivation, which will be short-lived most of the time, because we're human. It's just the way it works. So my challenge to you today, as it is always to me, is what's one simple daily discipline that you can start just to implement, and then staying consistent with that piece, whether you feel like it or not. It may be that, hey, I want to exercise consistently. So what do I may need to do with that one? Well, set my alarm and not hit the snooze, and get up in the morning if that's what that's going to look like. It's maybe, hey, I'm going to make 5 sales calls every single day, and start with 5. Maybe you just need to start with 1 if you're not doing that consistently, and building that habit, right? Building that discipline that will lead to that result or that goal. So the good news is, what I want to spread with you today is that, hey, just because you're not a disciplined person doesn't mean that you can't be one. And you don't have to go to the military and actually to learn that discipline. Now, it may help. It helped me in that case, but here's the good news: we don't have to do that. So that's what I've got for you today in today's Mindset Monday. What's that one thing? Drop it down below in the comments. Hey, what's one small discipline that you can start to implement today, and to be working on that every single day? So Hey, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my community and make it an awesome week. And I'll see you back here next Monday. Bye bye now.